When a series is already fighting for survival, a delay can feel like a warning sign. And now, episode 17 has been postponed, not cancelled, not removed, but pushed back. And in television, timing is everything. In today's latest update, we'll break down why episode 17 was suddenly postponed, how this delay could affect ratings, what's really happening behind the scenes, the future of Shahin Shah Bey's rebellion, and major predictions about Flavius, Fatma Hatun, and Asporça Hatun. So let's step into the truth behind this delay, because this is bigger than just 1 week. Episode 17 of 𝐇𝐢𝐬𝐭𝐨𝐫𝐢𝐜 will now air on Wednesday, March 11th, 2026. 1 week later than expected. The official reason? Live football broadcasts in Turkey were given priority in the normal time slot. Simple explanation. But here's the deeper concern. The show is already struggling in Turkish ratings. Episode 16 received only 3.29. That is dangerously low for a primetime historical epic. Let's be honest. Episodes 1 to 10 damaged the series. Weak scripts, too much romance, unnecessary drama. Political depth was missing. Many Turkish viewers left early. Now the story has improved. Betrayal is sharper. Enemies are stronger. Politics feel heavier. This break might actually be a strategic reset. In January, a similar delay led to visible improvement. So maybe, just maybe, this week gives the writers time to tighten episode 17 further. Because right now, this episode cannot afford mistakes. Let's talk about the real storm. Shahin Shah Bey, once loyal to Osman Bey, but never fully accepting Orhan Bey as Sultan. Ambition poisoned him. He believed he was smarter, more capable, more deserving. In episode 16, most conspirators were captured, but Shahin Shah escaped. Now in the trailer, he hides inside a cave. Not defeated, not broken. Planning. He's expected to openly rebel now, likely joining forces with Demirhan and Mahmud Bey. This is no longer secret betrayal. This is civil war. Meanwhile, Orhan Bey enters Bursa differently. Not like a frontier warrior, like a sultan. He doesn't seek forgiveness for traitors. He seeks judgment. He even personally executes one of Shahin Shah's loyal commanders. That scene is symbolic. The patient Orhan is gone. The decisive sultan has arrived. And Asporça Hatun? She has reportedly switched sides fully. She is expected to reveal Shahin Shah's entire plan in episode 17. But critics are divided. Some say her sudden loyalty shift feels rushed. One day she is plotting harm. The next day she's defending Orhan. If this isn't handled carefully, it may feel forced. Now we move to emotional tension. Both Flavius and Fatma Hatun are expected to fall into the hands of Andreas. And here's the turning point. Daphne fires an arrow at Fatma. Not randomly, but to test Flavius. When the arrow flies, Flavius panics, and that panic reveals everything. His feelings are no longer hidden. Fatma will most likely survive. She is too central to be removed now. Flavius also is not expected to die, because his story is just beginning. Social media is exploding with one question. What will Flavius's true name be? The strongest theory points toward 𝐸𝐬𝐻. Why? Because his early costume carried a serpent or dragon symbol, and 𝐸𝐸 means dragon. Even historian Ahmed Şimşirgil reportedly hinted toward this name after visiting the set. According to me, 𝐸𝐸𝐻 fits perfectly. A man lost in identity, moving between worlds, slowly finding his place. There are real concerns. Fatma's emotional inconsistency. Alaeddin Bey, a grand vizier, being beaten and imprisoned. Kara Halil reduced to repeating formal lines. Dropped storylines like Didar Hatun's child issue. And Sultan Orhan personally going on forest missions. These weaken realism. But episode 16 showed improvement. Politics felt sharper. Threats felt real. Episode 17 must build on that. Not repeat old mistakes. According to me, Shahin Shah's rebellion will stretch across multiple episodes. It seems likely that Didar Hatun's pain may push her toward risky decisions. Most probably, Flavius and Fatma's shared captivity will finally test their bond under real danger. Fatma's arranged marriage could collapse because of this crisis. And Andreas? He will not strike once. He will strike repeatedly. He is being shaped as the long-term villain. This delay is not just about football. It's about breathing space. It's about giving episode 17 the weight it needs. Because if this episode fails, ratings may drop further. But if it delivers, it could bring viewers back. The pieces are finally aligned. Civil war, captured lovers, identity reveal, Sultan authority, new villain rising. Now execution matters.